Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
Could the CEO change at Stellantis, or the upcoming CEO change at Stellantis, be a cause of one of America's largest automotive groups saying, change it or we're out? Maybe. Let's get directly into it. So, AutoNation is one of the United States' largest auto dealer groups, right? They sell all the different brands. They operate BMW for me in my city here. I don't have anything good or bad to say about them. I'm just never a fan of massive conglomerate dealership groups. It's just all about numbers. They don't care about people. I like mom and pop dealerships. I think that's pretty much, I've covered that before. When I bought my, Stellantis products, if you want to call them, they were still FCA at the time. But when I bought like the TRX, the Rebel, the Hellcat, the Scat Pack, all that stuff, I bought it from a local family-owned dealership because, and here's the other thing, it was more expensive for me to buy it from that family-owned dealership than buying it from, like a Fayetteville Dodge or, Lithia Dodge, different Dodges that were available in my area, right? Because I want to see the mom and pop shop win. It's literally about relationship. It's not even about price, right? It's how people treat you. Well, anyways, AutoNation is treating Stellantis like a bully, basically. We already saw what they were doing with Ford dealerships, and they closed up 17 at this time between sales and just shutting down dealerships. And they had floated the idea, they put it out there, that they were going to close possibly 30 Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram stores, right? Well, I got the company's attention. And then they've had some internal communications. And if you don't know this, one of the main executives that are there at AutoNation come from FCA and Stellantis. So there's already a relationship there. Well, one thing that could massively hurt Stellantis in their pockets, and I mean huge, like delete all the available cash, hurt them bad, is if AutoNation in 6 select states decided, we're giving up the franchises in these states, we're closing these dealerships, we need you to buy back this inventory. Now, I've talked about this before because that was their, oh, you don't want to give us this? You don't want to help us out on these Jeeps, or you don't want to help us out on, okay, cool. We're at a point now where we don't care, and we're going to get rid of our franchises. And then Stellantis went, whoa, wait a minute. Let's have a conversation here. We don't have to be so hasty. Yeah. And I think it's got to a point profitability-wise where they're having to close stores because it's costing them more money to just be open and not make any damn sales because the prices are so damn high. They have no wiggle room for the dealer to make any money, right? $100,000 Ram trucks, $85,000 Jeep. Nobody's buying these things, man. They're just not doing it. Consumers are not doing it. To the point where AutoNation, I think, has now, according to 2 different sources in Stellantis, has said, we need to get a change here at your chief executive that keeps pushing and not trying to work with us here. Or we need a fundamental change in how your company works with us, or we're out. And it's funny because they're not going to completely pull out. They're only pulling out in the States. They're only saying, hey, we will force your hand and we will close these dealerships. And what AutoNation would basically do is just tool those up as their used car dealerships, which AutoNation does have like a CarMax type of plan where they have used cars. And they would make Stellantis buy back all of that inventory in those states where it's by law required. which would cost Stellantis billions upon billions of dollars just looking at the inventory that's there. It's funny to me because it's like you got two scumbags. I hate to say it like that, but you got two scumbags. You got the dealer group and you got the company. And they're both trying to screw the consumer. And they're like, well, we can't screw them enough. Well, we can't screw them enough. And they're arguing about who's going to screw the customer more. I think it's hilarious. But I digress. What do you think about that? I think it's funny to see, they say there's no honor among thieves, but I think it's funny to watch them try to eat each other. And I think it's hilarious to see AutoNation really trying to force the hand to be like, listen, we could cost you billions of dollars. We could destroy your company's stock this quarter. Or we need some of these Jeeps that are, lower trim spec, lower priced. And it's crazy because dealers always wanted the best trim stuff, right? A couple years ago, that was all they wanted. Give us the best trims, give us this. Now dealers are like, send us the food stamp shit. Please, send us the cheapest crap you have so we can sell it because banks aren't writing notes on this high crap anymore. And I just think it's just funny to watch, to see how they squirm and move around on this. But if you think it's just going to be AutoNation, it's not. I think if AutoNation has got away with this at this point, where they're at right now, you'll see Lithia do it. You'll see the groups like Penske and other people say, hey, you did this for this group. You got to do this for us. I think it's part of the reason that they're retooling and doing some stuff at Toledo. And I think you're going to see a lot more lower spec vehicles that are coming in on dealership lots for this reason. But hey, I'm all for it. If AutoNation wants to help push the issue to force Carlos Tavares out, more power to them. I approve this message. I think it's a great day. Do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned if you want me to do an in-depth video on what states have those laws and how much, like getting into the numbers, how many hundreds of billions of dollars it could cost if multiple auto groups just close their franchises in these states. Could it bankrupt Stellantis? Instantly. Till next time, stay petty, my friends.